Thank you for tuning in on our video on how to detail a Dodge Demon. Now we're going to be using a Greenworks pressure washer, 2000 psi with a 40-degree nozzle, and I'm spraying down the wheel wells and tires and just the wheels in general. This is the first wash of the car. It hasn't been touched since delivery, and now my friend Andrew's going to be scrubbing the inner wheel well and the wheels, while if you look in the back I'm scrubbing the tires, and I'm going to be working on the wheel afterwards. We're alternating because I only had one wheel brush. He's using your standard Lowe's 5-gallon bucket, and I'm using a Leaktite 5-gallon bucket as well. A dedicated wheel bucket because you don't want to cross-contaminate your soaps or buckets because the iron and metals particles that could potentially get on the paint and swirl it. So now we're going to be spraying off the wheels and going back in the wheel well. He's going to do the same on his side. And then we're going to alternate again to the other side of the vehicle. This was the first time we made a video like this, so that's why it's fast forward, and I didn't get good angles because I've never made a video like this before. But you can just imagine we're doing everything you saw on the right side on the left side. And so the chemicals we're using is just a pH balanced soap in a spray bottle mixed with our 2000 psi pressure washer. That's going to knock off most of the dust and particles that are on the vehicle, as this is a brand new Demon with delivery miles. I think it's 4 miles on the clock. Currently we're just washing the wheel wells like I mentioned earlier, and the soap we're using is Adams Polishes soap, the blue one, the 16-ounce bottle. Just dilute that like a 5-to-1 ratio, meaning 5 parts water, 1 part soap, and that would work for a good solution to be pH balanced since these wheels are a matte color and it is brand new. Later in the video we'll go to spraying down the car and then foaming it, but as of right now we're just repeating the process we did on the other side on the left side. Now I'm just double checking the work to make sure the tires look good. And here I adjust the camera ever so slightly, but it really didn't do anything. And you'll notice later in the video I should have checked the camera again because the camera actually overheated and turned off because we had over 40 minutes of record time. I just happened to fast forward it because I didn't know how many people on the internet want to watch 40 minutes of detailing. But you can see here my friend Andrew's just spraying down the car, going all around it. The paint is actually reacting nicely to the pressure washer. It's beating ever so slightly because it is new paint. But once I change the angle here, you can see he's going to do one more spray down because it was a hot sunny day and we are in the shade, just to make sure we get no water spots. And then I'm going to begin foaming it, and you'll see us wash the vehicle. The soap again that we're using is Adams Polishes soap, and we're using the 2-bucket method, having one as a dedicated wash bucket and one as a dedicated rinse bucket, and both 5-gallon Leaktite buckets. The pads we will be using is the Adams wash mitt, our wash pad, and I'm using a Microfiber Madness pad. And you will see I'm foaming it down here, and it's a little bit runny because it is fast forward, so you can't really see the soap staying on, but it gets the job done because there is virtually no dirt or dust on this car. It is a brand new vehicle, so we're just doing the delivery wash because we had the dealership not touch anything. Yeah, as we spray and foam the car, you'll see that we'll begin washing it. And we start a panel at the time before we rinse, going from the top to the bottom and not going back up. And since this was the first time the Dodge Demon had actually come out of the garage, a little bit of the neighbors started to come out and ask, "Is that the new Dodge Demon?" And one of the owner's son was talking to them about it, giving them the technical specifications on the vehicle. And here you can see I'm washing the vehicle, starting from the top going to the bottom, doing one panel at a time, and when I flip, I actually flip the pad. That right there is the Microfiber Madness pad, not the XL, just the smaller one, because the XL is way too big in my opinion for my hand. But you can see we're just washing each panel down. Now I'm going to the hood, and you can see that giant air scoop for air to go in called the air grabber. Very interesting that Dodge would put that on a car, but it's actually functional and directional. It forces the air to go to the right side of the vent to get maximum amount of air to the engine to keep that 800 plus horsepower engine cool. And then since it was hot outside after we cleaned a panel, we would want to rinse it down to prevent spotting. And you can see my little like fake check mark. I spray painted that onto my bottle so I know which one is the correct wash bucket, and then there's an X on the other bucket that is not visible. That is the rinse bucket. And so here we're washing the vehicle, and soon it cuts off because we were unaware that the camera actually overheated and timed out. But you can see us detailing most of the vehicle here, getting all the spots, making sure to go in straight lines only to prevent any swirls, because if you go in circles, that could potentially create swirl marks, but straight lines are easier to take out when you're doing a correction, so that's why you always want to wash in straight lines. So that is our quick video on detailing a Demon before it actually cuts off. We will try to get more videos of us actually detailing. If you liked the video, say it in the comments, or like the video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, dislike it, and write in the comments why. I will try to do a commentary style, or actually speak in the video rather than do a commentary style voiceover, because there was another detailer who was working there and he was using a gas powered pressure washer, and the noise levels were just off the charts. But thank you for watching.